Bays Mountain Park is celebrating its 50th anniversary, and a new children's book entitled Unalii's Unexpected Adventure is a part of that celebration. And here to tell us more about the book is Susan Lodal. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Let's talk about this book. What was the inspiration behind this book?
We have a group, an education subcommittee of the larger group celebrating this 50th, and one of the projects we chose was to write a children's book. And one of our members said, let's write a book that would prepare students to come on a field trip to know what they're going to see. So that's what this is. It's an introduction for families, for children, and for classrooms as they get ready to come to Bays Mountain Park.
Unalii, tell us about that character in the book and how the book plays out.
Unalii is Cherokee, it's friend, the word friend, and Unalii is a wolf pup who grew up at Bays Mountain. He is now an adult, he's now 7 years old, and he takes an adventure one evening after the park closes, and he visits and meets new friends, learns about the history and about the environment, about the park, and it's a great introduction for, like I say, children and families who are coming to the park, and
right,
to see what he will see, the kinds of things they will see.
Where's the book available at?
It will be available starting next week for pre-order, and you can go to the Bays Mountain, it's baysmountainpark.com, baysmountain.com, and you can go to the tab that is gift shop and you can pre-order the book there, and it's just $15, and that's including tax.
I was just at Bays Mountain yesterday. Such a great place to visit. I mean, for hiking, for checking out the animals, and as I've told many people before, you know, as having grown up here, there's children there all the time on field trips, and this is a great asset to our entire community here in the region.
It is, and I have learned so much more about the park during this year as we're preparing all of these special events and things like the book. I've learned a lot about things I was not aware of.
What was one thing that really jumped out at you about the park when you all were researching this book?
The history of the park. That was the water source for Kingsport early on in its history, and then that changed as the Kingsport city grew. But the history is very rich. The people who lived there, the animals that live there, the ones who live there permanently, and the ones who are in the wild. But so many things to learn, and the hiking, and just so many opportunities and activities are available.
And you're on the education subcommittee, and this is a great place of learning. I mean, it's beautiful, it's a great place to go and enjoy the outdoors, but it's a great place of learning as well.
It is, and naturalists provide programs all of the time that you can attend that are free once you pay your $5 to go into the park. So it really is a very affordable way for families to spend time and for individuals to spend time in the wild, in the nature.
And you were telling me this is a collaborative effort among a couple of different authors and photographers as well. Talk to me about them.
Okay, the authors are Lisa Bailey and Julie Nutter, and Lisa is a first grade teacher at Rock Springs Elementary School, and Julie Nutter is a student at East Tennessee State University. Julie and Jay Huron, who is our photographer, were wolf puppy parents, so they helped take care of the puppies when they first came to Bays Mountain. They have volunteers with them 24/7, so they are very familiar with them. The wolves know them. When we walk it and we do a meeting near the habitat, the wolves know who they are. And we also have a couple of other people involved. Wanda Kearns is a retired librarian from Kingsport City Schools, and Alicia Densmore is the principal at Rock Springs Elementary. And then I was coordinating the effort.
And so you all would get together, and did you have like a brainstorming session and say this is what, and is that how that whole process came to be?
We did a lot of meetings on Zoom because this was during the pandemic.
Right.
We've had a few meetings at the park. Yeah. And yes, the writers came up with ideas, we provided some ideas, and it has been a group effort, but our writers are the ones who put some very humorous comments from the animals in the story.
So they spent so much time with them, they're almost their voice.
They are, and they just have a real passion for writing,
right, so
it has come through in the story.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Let's give you some information about this wonderful book. You can pre-order right now. It begins August the 8th there at baysmountain.com.